Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to yet another Zemo Walk and Talk. Right, we're back. We're here. Glad you can make it. Hope you're having a wonderful day, night, afternoon. Hope you're crushing the game. Hope you're making it happen. Because that's all we're all about, just making it happen. Sometimes we're failing, sometimes we're succeeding. If you're not moving and grooving, then what's the point? You know? That's what we're all about here at Low Profile Growth. That's why we do these Zemo Walk and Talk, so you stay dialed in no matter what stage you're in, no matter how successful you are, no matter if it's a good day or a bad day, you're gonna make it happen nonetheless, right? So, I had a realization. We're gonna go story time. Man, I had a realization, and it was one of those, wow, I'm pretty stupid realizations, because I've been doing, how do I put this? I've been doing something that I've been doing something incorrectly. Let me put it that way. And it wasn't anyone's fault but mine, because I was just doing what I knew best, and that was just put myself out there and market the way I know how to market. So that's what I was doing, which was great. I'm reading Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson right now. He said something that I had read so many times in his other books, but in this one in particular about traffic, he kind of dials it in that much more. And it was so profound when I read it just this time for some reason. I read it and I was like, wait, that makes so much sense. Why does that make so much sense? And it was annoying how easy he made it seem. So I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing, and I'm gonna tell you what now my trajectory is as of February 19th. So my whole objective was to reach out to every business, every niche, any business out there, and help them with their marketing, their social media, in every way, shape, or form that I can imagine that I can personally help them in, which is great for someone who's willing to fail. Hi. So I've been doing that. That was my trajectory for a solid 4 months of just straight choosing just the whole market. And I forgot, and this is part of the training, is you get reminded. I forgot that I'm supposed to market a niche. I'm supposed to have a target audience. I'm supposed to have an ideal customer in mind when it comes to this business, because this is a business like any other. This is like a shoe brand, it's like a clothing brand, this is like a cookie store, this is like a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, Japanese, everyone has a niche. And I forgot I had my own. So I had this self-discovery just yesterday, 2 days ago, a day or two ago. And I realized that I don't have a niche, and I needed to choose a niche. So I'm thinking, I'm sitting there and thinking to myself, okay, I need a niche, but it can't just be anything, of course. It has to be, of course, in the realm that I have expertise in, or at least one step ahead of someone who needs help in said niche. So of course my expertise is being a video editor. That's like the basis. I don't want to just be a video editor just willy-nilly, because video editor in a broad sense is very intimidating. You have so many other things attached to that small phrase. You have lighting, you have visual effects, audio effects, you have cuts, you have transitions. There's so many different things that I could go into, and that's how I knew I needed to differentiate video editing versus something more in particular. So as I'm thinking about this, I'm sitting at my desk trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. I realized that the strategy of making a long form video, cutting that into short clips, that was like ideal. And it didn't take too much work. It didn't take a lot of effort personally, and I can produce a lot of content. Now I was getting anywhere between 500 to 2,000 views on posts throughout the course of, I think I posted straight for 2 to 3 months, from like October to December, and it was pretty decent, not gonna lie. I got pretty good views. Engagement, not so much, and that's okay. That's not the point of the story. I got really good views, which proved my theory, and that's all I needed. That's all I needed to know, is that I had something in mind. I had the math down. Did one post per day, same time, same hour, same everything. Same time, same hour, same everything. That's all I needed to do, on top of just being consistent. And it worked. Everything was going to plan. Then I got sick. That's a whole story. And I've been looking back at it and trying to figure out how I can adjust. So now, I'm looking back at it. I know I can jump right back into it. Super easy. I have podcasts lined up for the next 6 weeks or something like that. It's great. But I found that I still need jobs. I still need clients. I still need to market myself and market so that I can sell. That's the whole game, right? Is to figure out the balance between selling and marketing. How do I get an audience to follow me, that trusts in me, that trusts in my brand, that trusts in my ability to deliver and sell to those people who are willing to buy my service and have the means to buy my service? That's the balance that I've noticed that I had to struggle in. And as I'm reading Traffic Secrets just this, past week, there was something he mentioned that I forgot that I needed to do. I need to find people who want to buy my service. It's as simple as that. Why am I marketing to people or reaching out to people who don't want my service? People who don't realize the value of what I'm doing. People who don't know what they need. Why market to people who don't understand what you're selling? And this may seem like obvious, but sometimes when we look at our marketing strategy, and sometimes you look at it and realize you've been dealing to the wrong people. And what's funny is any business or brand can be marketed however you want. It comes down, and Russell Brunson breaks it down to 3 different marketing strategies. It comes down to 3 different niches: health, wealth, and relationships. And he says, for example, a Gillette commercial. What niche is Gillette commercials? And he asked this question to a mastermind he had, and they all questionably answered health, right? Which rightfully so. Gillette, it's a shaving company. That's what you would guess. Then he showed a clip of a man. He goes to shave, then a woman comes behind him and hugs him, and then they go on a date, and it shows them going into the bedroom after going on a date. And so we asked the question again, which one of those niches did this marketing or did this ad fall into? And of course the answer was relationships. From a razor company, a shaving company. So you can market that however you want and cater that to however you want. And so that's what got me thinking about how I can cater my business to people who are actually willing to buy my service. Because what's worse than having a bad salesman is not having anyone to sell to. You can have the best salesman in the world, but if you don't give him any traffic, any good traffic, any good ideal clients to sell, then there's no point, right? So that's the struggle I was dealing with this past couple months, and I'm glad I realized it sooner rather than later. But it has been a struggle, not gonna lie. I'm glad that I was able to address that today, and that just comes to show the importance of flexibility and adaptability, being able to recognize your weaknesses, being able to recognize that you need to improve in areas even when you don't realize it or recognize it at first. If you don't recognize it at first. So yeah, that's kind of the spiel for today's Zemo Walk and Talk, is to be adaptable, be flexible, and be willing to make changes to your business. Rather, make changes not to what you do as a business, but be willing to change your market, be willing to change your target audience to people who are actually willing to buy from you. Because your traffic, people that see your business, the people that get added to your email list, people that follow you on your social media, your blogs, whatever that might be, those are the people that are gonna eventually buy from you. And what's super crucial is that you have the ability to tap into that traffic in whatever situation you are confronted with. Let's say YouTube shuts down one day. Let's say YouTube shuts down for a year. Is that all the traffic that you have coming to your business? Or what if Google shuts down? If you're running Google ads, is Google your only source of traffic? So you have the ability to market your business in so many different ways. Don't limit yourself to just one of them. Make sure you have the ability to thrive in any type of environment. Of course, your business naturally will do better in some ways than others, but when people know that you're available on different platforms, because for example, in COVID, a few years back, Instagram shut down one day. It wasn't working. There's something wrong, or I can't remember what was even said, but there was a server that was down in some way, shape, or form, and yeah, it was just no one could do anything on the platform. People were freaking out. People were going on Twitter because that was the only thing. Facebook, that's what it was. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, none of that was working. And everybody was like, well, this sucks. Guess we'll go on TikTok. So that's the claim for today. Be flexible, be adaptable. Again, I think I addressed this a week ago or a couple weeks ago, but even more so after this little realization, this eye-opener, this little shindig thing. So yeah, we'll leave it there for today's Zemo Walk and Talk. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go and like and subscribe and comment something that you're going to apply today in your business, and make sure to keep following the dream and everything that goes along with it. And if you liked it that much, go ahead and share it with someone who also might find value, because we're always still trying to dial in everybody around us. Can't gatekeep these secrets, you know what I'm saying? And hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe, take care, go crush the game, and me and Zemo will see you next time on Zemo Walk and Talk. Peace!